Kyle, what do you think about potentially naming the trophies? There's a lot of talk about, the Euroleague trophy potentially being the Κάιλ Χάινς. They've been saying that. Players have been saying that. That's not my idea. What do you think about, potentially naming the Euroleague trophies, like Final Four MVP? I don't know, goes to Sluka's maybe Final Four MVP or something. What are your thoughts on that? And how much do you put into that with your naming mention, all that?
To even have a consideration or to even have your name mentioned, all that, is something special. To have your peers or to have, the current players, to think of me that way, or if they kind of think of the Euroleague title or Euroleague championship and kind of think of my name associated with that, it's truly special. I'm truly honored that it was to ever happen. To me, like, I would think there's other players that you would want to probably put on there first, but for other players and for my peers to give me that respect, I think is truly incredible.
What do you think about Sluka, making that big decision last year, leaving Olympiacos to go to Panathinaikos, taking Panathinaikos from 17th place to Final Four glory? Obviously, you won with him, and did you expect him to make a move like that? And what are your thoughts on that?
Kostas is a competitor. He's a special player. He's been that way since day one. He's been able to, take teams and elevate teams and put teams in different environments. That's something that he does best. Whether or not it was in our time in Olympiacos or when he went to Fenerbahce and now currently with Panathinaikos. So, was the move surprising? I think it was surprising to everybody, but I think Kostas is the thing that makes Kostas special is that he has an inner belief and inner confidence in himself. And I think that no matter, where he goes or whatever jersey that he puts on, he knows that because he does the work that he's going to put himself in the best position possible to help his team win. So I'm a firm believer in Kostas. There's a reason why he's won 4 EuroLeague titles, and he continues to do well. And in the biggest moments, in the biggest games, he steps up. But that's just who he is, and that's who he's been his whole entire life.
Who do you think is going to win the game? And with the game shifting to basically offensive performance all the time, compared to back in the day when teams emphasize more on defense, who do you think is going to win it? And what do you think it's going to come down to at the end of the day?
It's like I've said before, it's hard for me necessarily kind of pick a winner in these kind of situations because usually the team that is the most predictable team is the team that, never wins. But I'm going to root for, obviously, Olympiacos just because I've been there and that's the team I played for. But I have so many friends and so many teammates, whether or not it's Mike James or Spanoulis or Nico Melli or Kostas Sloukas or Tibor Plyas or all these different guys that are on these different teams that I play with that I consider friends, consider people that are special to me, that I want to see do well. But so to your point, I think it's not so much just the offense. I think it's just more the pace. I think the pace of the game has changed. So I wouldn't necessarily say it's an offensive game versus a defensive game. I think the pace of the game has sped up, and I think it's coming closer to what you see all around the world. People are playing a lot faster, getting more shots, shooting more threes. So usually in most Final Four situations, it's not so much based on the offense. It's more based on the defense. It's more based on the small details. Who's able to control the possession game. So I think that's going to be the thing that's going to matter. Who's able to kind of control the possession game and make more meaningful possessions is going to be the team that's going to win the game.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.